This is Cybert signing into Kane's Wrath on the map Tournament Odyssey in 1.02 plus R19. More on that in just a moment. In the top right-hand corner playing as the orange Scrin, this is Phoenix. And in the bottom left-hand corner as the yellow Scrin, this is Senna. Scrin mirror matchup on Tournament Odyssey. Some people, they're not a fan of mirror matchups, so you can just go watch something else if you don't like mirror matchups. Phoenix and Senna, both fantastic players, and I have not seen a lot of Scrin play on the new R19 patch, which by the time this video comes out, very well may be out. I believe this is like the last phase of beta testing is when this match was played, this Scrin mirror. So all of the changes should be equivalent to the release version of the patch. It's just not quite out of beta testing or final beta testing, whatever they're calling it. And we get to see a Scrin mirror matchup. Phoenix and Senna both going random and both drawing Scrin. Always fun to see a bit of random mirror matchups when, you know, anything can happen, and then it ends up being just two identical factions. Buzzers on the right side going to be chasing away these descents. Senna opening up with a couple of descents, going to be slowing down perhaps the rest of his build, but only by a smidge, not by all that much. Both of these guys did get their tib spikes, and Senna's going to keep alive most of these descent squads, keep them around for another minute or two just to see if he can maybe poke back in at any point in the future and get a little bit more done with them. Big Harvester energy coming out from both players as they are just making a bit of a gentleman's agreement, it seems, to macro, macro, macro. And I guess we'll see how many Harvesters they truly go for. Maybe it's going to be the old switcheroo where you move your MCV over to the natural expansion and then you actually drop a second War Factory right away. And you like tech up to Nerve Center and you go like mass Dev Tank or something. But for the current moment, it's just lots of Harvesters basically coming out in sync with each other. Refineries deployed at the natural expansion. And go ahead and make yourself a T because this is a good break to, you know, just let things get powered up as we had a little bit of potential action with those disintegrators, but nothing has come of it. They're still kind of sharking around the east side of the map, looking for some potential damage to do. There's the Nerve Center getting deployed by Senna. He's going to drop the Ichor Seed on his main base. Going to extend out the life of that tib field by a little bit. Nice little 3x3 grid of Tiberium. Buzzers come in, clean up absolutely every single disintegrator, and no one survives, and Phoenix gets the wipe there. Senna gets the kill on that Buzzer, denies any additional scouting, but it looks like Phoenix has already got a pretty decent idea of what Senna is doing. It was Refinery into Nerve Center for both players. Looks like the follow-up is going to be additional refineries, but we'll see. Maybe they'll sneak out a second War Factory first. And no, it's going to be right into Tier 3. So one refinery into Tier 3 for both players. No second War Factory, no second refinery on the natural expansion. Phase. Okay, so that's an expensive save, but it is a save. Lightning Spike gets called in again, so this is an investment by both players, and it's just about trying to get as much value as possible in this current moment, and he's wasting shots against that Harvester. Gunwalker's coming in, but it will be eliminated, dealt with quite easily, and the Dev Tank and the Descent's going to be joining forces to clean up that Lightning Spike quite quickly. Goodbye, the end of the aggression. The Harvester does survive. It can keep on harvesting. It's going to be Lightning Spike on both sides of the map, and these two are realizing just how mirrored this is looking. Is it going to be a War Factory? No. Okay. It's second refinery. The first real divergence is going to be Dev Tanks versus Mechapedes. It's going to be second War Factory instead of a second refinery first. And, of course, Second War Factory should be coming up relatively soon here for Phoenix, but no, he's going to move his MCV. He's going to go for a potential third base, and he is going to keep the dev tanks, keep the Mechapeds roaming around the map, looking for those openings and those opportunities. 2 engineers could be for the old classic Tib Spike steal of your opponent. You tried to attack my Tib Spike? Well, I am just going to take yours away from you, says Phoenix. It's going to be mass Mechapede, it seems. Stasis Chamber has been deployed for Senna, so he's going to have that advantage if Phoenix doesn't have his own stasis already out on the field, and it looks like he doesn't. He better be adding it on soon. Otherwise, Senna might get a free win in the Mechapede v. Mechapede war. More and more Mechapedes. 3 additional mechas have been added on since last we looked. Descents are going to get the cleanup here. Engineer does stop immediately, so Phoenix doesn't want to give away that Engineer. He is going for the Tib Spike, and he is hoping to get it rather sneakily. And the last of the Descents will go down. Very much macro-oriented. 4 Mechapedes on the right side of the map for Phoenix. He may actually get caught and surrounded here. This is going to be a great win for Senna if he can actually get the kill on all 4 of these Mechapedes. For now, it's just sort of a trading out of segments. Eventually, he'll get overwhelmed. There's the kill on 1 Mechapede. And the Mechapede dance isn't going to keep you around forever, but it's going to be a trade 1 for 1. A couple of descent segments mixed in on this mecha. The rest of them are just shards, and it's a kill on basically 2 for 2, as it's going to be an equal trade almost on both sides. So Phoenix got about as good as he could out of that situation, considering he was way outnumbered by Senna's Mechapedes, and there we go, the Engineer going for the capture. He's got the defensive tower, he's got the Tib Spike, and he has got his size set on the second Tib Spike of Senna, and Senna is going to be looking for the kill. He turns his Mechapedes around, he sees the tripods. No easy kill on the tech, no easy kill on that main base infrastructure, and the Engineer is going to be coming on out. No, it's going to be the Descents, so he's not even going to recapture those spikes as quickly as possible. It's going to be 2 Descents. Only 50 seconds need to tick by for that Tib Spike to pay for itself. Okay, no Engineer, so it may very well pay for itself at this point. If you don't get it back quickly, then it starts earning cash for your opponent. It's 4 Tib Spikes as the third bases get established by both players. It's going to be Mechapedes up top onto the hill, and there's the Storm Column. There's the Stasis, as Phoenix had more than enough time to get that ready. Only 3 Mechapedes escape the Stasis. 2 Mechapedes escape the tripod, and it is going to be running for the hills as Senna gets absolutely destroyed at the third base of Phoenix. That Stasis doing 80% of the heavy lifting for Phoenix's army. Meanwhile, a couple of tripods going to be moving in. Looks like Senna is going to be able to deal with this without too much trouble. There's going to be the return fire stasis shield locking down all of those tripods. A couple of Mechapedes dying on the exit, and Senna is going to have to reformulate his strategy because that did not go according to plan. It's going to be a hit for hit as these Descents close the distance. The tripods get in a surround position, and Phoenix might have to try and fight this one out as much as he can. Mechapedes are going to be closing in from behind, and Phoenix is going to be giving away 5 tripod husks, potentially. No, there's the phase. He's going for the crush as he exits from this base, giving away only 1 tripod husk to the forces of Senna. A bit of a wash, a bit of an almost and then nothing from these guys. Couple of Mechapede segments. Senna making a mistake there, just running his Mechapede right into the walking talons of those tripods. He's actually going to get some more crushes here, basically for free. Easy peasy. Get some Mechapede crush segments. No Mechapede kills, though, as this phase is about to run out. 1 Mechapede does get completely eliminated. 2 more almost eliminated. They're so low on segments, and here's the reinforcements coming in. Double gravity stabilizer gets added on, and it's going to be a couple of tripods remaining, but that is it. Senna has overstayed his welcome. The last of the Mechapedes go down, and Phoenix opens up a wormhole on the other side of the map. What goes through it? Not a whole lot. What did he manage to steal? It looks like an MCV. No, nothing capped and sold. Tier 3, maybe? Tier 3 was the plan. He got the Tier 3, so no more Mechapede, no more tripod production from Senna. And as long as Phoenix doesn't make any big mistakes, he should be able to close this game out. They were on relatively equal footing. Senna gave away basically all of his tripods here at the main base of Phoenix, and then Phoenix got the capture and the cancel, or the sell-off, on the tier 3 of Senna, and now it's up to Phoenix just not to bungle this now that he's in this game-winning position. Senna is going to try and end it. He's going to be pushing forward. Mastermind might be coming into the battle, utilizing that mind control, even the lightning spike coming online, and it's going to be the Mastermind coming forward. There's the mind control to take away one of the tripods, but there's going to be the Swarm support power called in to eliminate the Mastermind. It's tripod v tripod, and Senna actually has the advantage, but the reinforcements coming in for Phoenix, and that'll seal the deal. The packs won't be stopped. The descents are a little too late, and this is buying more and more time for Phoenix to take this match. The GG is the only thing that has yet to become out in this game. Senna's going to have to build that one using his keyboard commands. He's going to stick in this game. He is going to stick in this game. He recaptured his tib spikes. This is so many husks that are, well, not if he crushes them, that are about to be under the control of Phoenix. He did accidentally crush 2 of them, but there's still 3 or 4 to be reclaimed from his own army, and 3 or 4 to be claimed from the army of Senna. The packs, though, don't have much of an answer. Tripods and descents are powerful, and Senna is actually just going to be going for a base trade. Packs don't have super high DPS compared to things like disintegrators in mass, but the disintegrators are so much slower to get across the map and actually kill those buildings. So the packs are going to be working away at that third base, and they're going to be contended by those plasma missile batteries. A couple of packs getting added on in a Devastator warship as well. Tripods are here to defend, and the mass buzzer hive is enough to clean up all of the descents. Senna falling to pieces. He's rallied into a late game, last ditch, throw it all in attempt, and it is falling apart before his very eyes. Tripods getting targeted down. Phoenix will reign supreme in the Scrin mirror matchup of R19. Couple of tripods going down, going fully heroic with this disintegrator closing in. If he could deal with the buzzer hives, maybe he could have killed off those tripods, but at this point it feels like too little too late. The pack stands tall above the third base of Senna. The tier 3 I don't think was ever rebuilt. No, that was the end of the high-tech army of Senna. He is still fighting this one out. I think this is maybe because it is an R19 practice match, so they're not leaving the game too quickly, because obviously Senna has not much chance of a comeback. GG gets called, and Senna will take the L. A Scrin mirror matchup that was quite slow to get started, but had an explosive middle, an explosive ending. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is Cyber, signing out.